Another example would be terrorizing, inducing fear or terror in a person, coercing by intimidation, placing or threatening to place a person in an unfit or dangerous environment. Examples would be forcing a child to watch violent acts towards other family members or pets, threatening to leave, physically hurt or kill a person, pets or other people he or she cares about, threatening to destroy a person's possessions, threatening to have a person deported or put in an institution, and stalking. Isolating, physical confinement, restricting normal contact with others, limiting freedom within a person's own environment. Examples of that would be excluding a senior from participating in decisions about her or his own life, locking a child in a closet or room alone, refusing a female partner or a senior access to her or his own money or financial affairs, withholding contact with grandchildren, depriving a person of mobility aids or transportation. Another example is denying emotional responsiveness, failing to provide care in a senseless and responsive manner, being detached and uninvolved, interacting only when necessary, ignoring a person's mental health needs. Examples of that would be ignoring a child's attempt to interact or failing to show affection or caring or love for a child, or treating a senior who lives in an institution as though he or she is an object or a job to be done. So those are just some of the examples of emotional abuse. I have another website that I'd like you to go to that has some good information too. This one is lilaklane.com. And she has some information on there about emotional abuse, which is mostly what I'm talking about today. I'll do another segment about physical abuse at a future time. This one has some interesting points, some other questions you might ask yourself. I found these to be rather informative because I remember going through this. Do you feel that you can't discuss with your partner what is bothering you? Does your partner frequently criticize you, humiliate you, or undermine your self-esteem? Does your partner ridicule you for expressing yourself? Does your partner isolate you from friends, family, or groups? Does your partner limit your access to work, money, or material resources? Has your partner ever stolen from you or run up debts for you to handle? Does a relationship swing back and forth between a lot of emotional distance and being very close? Have you ever felt obligated to have sex just to avoid an argument about it? Do you sometimes feel trapped in the relationship? Has your partner ever thrown away your belongings, destroyed objects, or threatened pets? And are you afraid of your partner? Those are some of the things you might want to ask yourself. And if you answer more than a couple of those, you definitely have an issue. You should try to get help. It'd be nice if somebody could call in. I would like to help just one person. I feel like I was accomplishing something. I know when I was going through it, I didn't have anybody to help me except the therapist. And there was a lot of times when I didn't even have that, and I would just call a domestic hotline or whatever, shelter. That's a hard thing to do when you have a family, your husband and your child. That's a hard thing to do because you do have to get out, and it's hard to leave home. That's your security. That's your base. And once you leave that, you feel like you're walking on quicksand. But you do have to get out, and things do get better. It's a tough road. I'm not going to say it's not. Anyway, I will be back next week. Thank you for tuning in today. It's Donna BK. But I can still see
many times did you get better off inside? Why can't you see this change? Slow down,